Oh, Quark is probably waiting for us or something. That little murderous bastard is probably waiting for us. They're gonna be attacking us or something. He's probably gonna kill us right then and there. He's gonna do something, I'm pretty certain. Either that or we're gonna find somebody else there. I have no idea though. I literally have no idea. But somebody opened the gates. Somebody opened the doors for a reason. They would need to have the cards with them. Who would it be though? And say for example it was Quark, right? Quark would have to retrieve his bracelet or somebody else's bracelet in order to actually walk in. He would have to get his own bracelet in order to actually go in there and vote. Because, you know, it counts according to the bracelets that we used. So he must have sneaked back and got his own bracelet. But why would he need to? Damn it. There's no one here. They run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get in. Get open.
He must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's suspect after all then. You shouldn't run him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Where are we going? Oh, we're going back in here, aren't we? One of the rooms, that's what we gotta check out. Ah. The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. Oh, this is getting really... It says director's office. Wait, what?
Probably belongs to the director.
Of this facility? Hope has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. Always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf, chai soy latte. Now, oh my god, Sigma, wrong director.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
I don't think it's like a film director. I'm pretty sure it's like the director of this facility. Give me a moment here. Let me just do something real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Just want to make sure that everything is broken down and recorded properly. Let me also go ahead and save just in case. There we go. Just want to make sure. I'm recording for long batches of time, so I want to make sure that it's properly cut back so it's easy to edit and everything. It's saved in case like power goes out or whatever. Yeah, what if Zero Senior wasn't there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
Well, we're opening now. Director's office. Interesting. Huh.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell's this?
A lion.
It's biting.
A sun?
It has a couple of input fields for a user ID and password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Fi turned and headed toward the bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. Lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting this. Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then, maybe. Memento Mori. Remember death. Remember Mori? Memento Mori. Remember death. Wait, what? Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember. Is this it? No. Ah, Lord. Remember death, remember death, remember death, remember death, remember death. Memento Mori, remember death. Memento Mori, remember death. Is it Memento remember? Is that it? No. Memento Mori, remember death. 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 Huh? Ah. Isn't that Memento Mori? It's something about remember death, right? I know, I'm pretty sure the password is that we need to, the password is the order of death that came, right? It has to be it. It has to be it. The order of death that came. What is the order of the people dead? First we found Alice, right? Then we found Luna. Nothing happened for a while. And then we found Clover and Temioji. Then we found Dion K. Now ID. Oh, how do we do the ID? Let me back out here. I wonder if you can back out. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. To be continued. What? What? Was that... Wait. Oh, that was a stepping stone. Oh, that was a stepping stone for this. This was required for me to go through it. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember. What? Oh, okay. Well, that's sort of explained a little bit. Can I not access the menu? Really? There we go. Hello. I need to figure something out here. Security hard. Yep, I just achieved. Yep, okay, gotcha. Is there anything particular that I learned here? Alright, I looked that up a little bit, figure out if I was doing anything particular wrong. Turns out I wasn't doing anything particular wrong. It's just in order for us to get this particular thing unlocked, this particular ending unlocked, I guess, we have to complete the other endings first to apparently find something about the user and the password. I do have one particular thing I want to try. Let me go ahead and try that out real quick. Apparently, throughout the story, right, Sigma is supposed to... We will start to remember this all. 9th line, 8 the sun. Memento Mori. 9th line, 8 the sun. Remember death, the 9th line, 8 the sun. That'd be on 9th line, then maybe. Memento Mori. And apparently this means that we're supposed to remember something particular from previous endings that we got. So apparently in order for us to get this particular ending, we have to go through and complete the other endings as well. I'm not sure which ending we're on. I think we're about to be on Luna's ending or something like that. I have no idea what kind of ending we're on, to be completely honest. We were just on some sort of ending. But apparently in order for us to complete this ending, we have to go through the other paths and complete those endings as well. And then throughout those endings, we'll be able to unlock the username and the password for this particular thing. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death. That is something particular I've never seen before, so I guess this has to be something with a different ending. This has to do something, maybe that's a new ending, I don't know. Memento Mori, that's something different as well. I don't think we've seen this particular site either. Remember death, we have seen that. Memento Mori. Remember death, it shows us the bracelet. So there's something there. That little show that it showed, like the little flashes, I think it showed us the route we're supposed to take. So we kind of went the right way, but then somewhere around when we're picking the blue door, green door, and red door, I think that was the one, yeah. We're supposed to skew off into a different direction in order to follow along that path. Like it showed us those scenes and everything. I think that was trying to show us the routes we should have taken in order to get to the particular ending. So looks like we gotta go do another ending in order to figure this out. But let me try this here. Memento. Ninth. That's not it. Ninth. Let's do 0, 1, 6. That's not it either. Okay, so pretty much the game just says, go play the other endings, come back to this later. That's a little what the game says. And that's why it leaves us off with a kind of, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a cog blocky to be continued. And yes, I gotta say there's a little pinch of salt in it, a little bit pinch of salt. Because even in the first game, it offered us a lot of like it gives us an end towards the end. It doesn't just kind of leave us off like say, hey, it's gonna something's gonna happen, just come back to it later. The coffin ending, or the coffin ending for the first game is definitely something that would have been kind of cog blocky for sure, and I probably would have had the same kind of reaction. But we ended up still dropping off to some sort of an ending. This game apparently is supposed to have multiple endings. As far as I looked up, as many characters there are, there should be the endings. And I think maybe a true ending, and then something else as well. So possibly, if there are 9 characters in total, possibly up to 11 endings in total. The fact that it kind of left us off in this kind of a cog blocky to be continued, it's like, can't play the other endings, come back to this later, it's like, I don't know if I'll be able to remember the password and username. Apparently, according to it, just kind of looked up online and everything. I'm not gonna save here because what's the point of saving, right? Like, what's the point of saving? I already did everything. Apparently, yeah, I'm not gonna save. So apparently, yeah, we're supposed to go through one of these endings here. I think we're supposed to come back here, but according to this route, which I'm not sure if this is the correct one or not. Somebody said it could have been a Luna one, somebody said it could have been a Clover one, or Alice one. I don't know if it is or not. But this whole route, apparently in order for us to unlock this particular thing, this particular chain, we gotta get one of the endings. So like we gotta go through this entire thing and get ending number 1 for another character, and then ending number 2 for another character. So we gotta get 2 other endings before we can even unlock this thing. It's a lot to absorb. It's a lot to absorb in. I'm definitely gonna have to sit down through this eventually and go through it and all. A little salty that it's not giving us just an option to continue forward and go get the other endings, but I guess we can go back over here and choose this other door. Into the cities. This will be the green door. I guess this will be the other doors that we choose? Maybe? So according to whichever door we choose here, it's gonna give us 2 endings. One kind of stops short, the other one extends a little bit longer. But this one extends especially. So this one must be like really special, right? And then we got these 2 other endings that extend even further when we go through one of the other doors. It's gonna be a lot to absorb. It's gonna be a lot to absorb. Before we come back here, I feel so cock blocked. I feel so cock blocked. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. But it is what it is. So there's not much you can do. Archives 1 of 8. 7 of 14. I wonder if the archives are anything important, because it gives a bunch of archives. 12 out of 12. 1 out of 8. I'm not sure what the archive's all about. Maybe it's something we find. Probably something we find. Probably. I don't know. Yo, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go ahead and do my own thing for now. I'll edit this down. I hope you enjoyed. Please excuse little pinches of salt that I kind of displayed there. It's just after you go so long for the one particular route and be like, hey, come back later. It's like, you don't really want to, but I guess you make me, so I have to. So we'll see how the other routes go. We'll probably come back here and see if we can kind of trail from there and see what goes. I don't know. We'll see what it takes us, you know? And I'm gonna try to skip all the irrelevant stuff in betweens, kind of like the in-betweens. I'm gonna try to skip as best I can. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed. My name is Thamriyell. Like, subscribe, and join us every day, and I'll see you all wonderful people over in the next episode of the Nonary Game Virtue Last Award. See ya!